Hello everyone, this is Julie K here with a couple loaded envelopes that I've been working on for a couple of gals here on YouTube. And I'm giving these loaded envelopes to Raquel, who she has a YouTube channel, but she does not do videos as of yet. And then also Shonda, who is Slim Cards on YouTube. They both participated in a challenge giveaway that I had quite a while ago. And anyone that didn't win a prize in that, I decided, since there's just such a small number, that I was going to give everybody just a small thing that I made. So I made each of these gals a couple things. And I'll post this video once I know that it has been delivered to their door, so that it's still somewhat of a surprise for both of them. They're both very kind of similar. I used a paper pack from Michael's that I bought quite a while ago. It's one of the Craftsmith paper packs, and it's called Tea Party, and it was one of the hot buys that you picked up for like $5. So I used that paper pack on both of these. And I tried to make the envelopes, the loaded envelopes, kind of according to what they had told me in their little letters of stuff that they liked. And so for the first one, I'll do Raquel's. And she likes a lot of different things, but hers was like, one of the things that she liked was roses, and it went well with this paper pack, because when I was also doing these loaded envelopes, I wanted to make sure that I used up paper that was already in my stash and didn't go out and buy anything. So this one worked well with her theme, and so this is what I made her. I ended up not putting a pocket down low like I've done on some of mine, just because the paper was so pretty and I wanted to highlight all the roses on it. So I just put a little bit of trim down at the bottom. I stuck a little adore sticker right here, and then I used kind of a wide variety of flowers in my paper collection right there. And again, I rolled over the edges of my envelope and also stuck a little butterfly right there. I did make her a wand, and I love how this one turned out. It was a die. The flower on the front is a die that I had from Elizabeth Craft Designs that I hadn't used before. And again, I just hung some pearl trim and some eyelash trim on that. And the back side, this paper is only one-sided, it's not double-sided. So I did just stick a little stickles on it just to try to zazz up the back side just a little bit. And stuck a little butterfly back there just because I don't like to leave my backs too plain. So that was the wand. And then I made her a large tag from the paper collection. And it just says, "Thank you for making me feel special." That's a PSX, or Personal Stamp Exchange stamp. That company no longer exists, but you can still find quite a few of the stamps on eBay, or else like at thrift stores and rummage sales and stuff. Again, just did some layering with the butterfly, did some layering up. There's a Spellbinders die behind this one, behind the eyelash trim there. And then I did the little floral trim at the bottom with some flat back pearls on it. But I really liked how that one turned out. And then I stuck in here, I picked up for her when I was in St. Cloud at Crafts Direct. It's a little journal tablet about faith, because scripture was very important to her. So it's just little journal tags and stuff with a faith-based thing. And then I made her a little paper clip. The flower on it right there. And then I also included some cutouts from the paper collection, and then I die cut some of my roses that I had this really pretty rose die cut, and so I did die cut it for her and kind of put it mostly together. I left the stems and the flowers off so that she could arrange them how she wanted to. But I gifted her some of that. And that was, again, was an Elizabeth Craft die. And like I said, there's cutouts in there from the paper collection. I'm not going to pull those out and go through all of them. And then on the back side, I created a pocket again using a Spellbinders die. And it's from the wedding collection that they had out. And then I layered up another butterfly down there, and I put a sticker that says Cherish. And then I gifted her some stickers, and then also some stamped images of some of my favorite roses that I have in my stamp collection. And then I also stamped a couple of scripture type stuff that I had too. So that is Raquel's loaded envelope. And then we'll get to Shonda's here. Oh, I'll do that off camera. Oh, and then I also, for each gal too, I made a couple of handmade embellishments. Both girls liked coffee theme stuff. And I did go with a little bit more of a coffee theme for Shonda's, just because there was some teacup paper in the paper collection. But I made each of them coffee themed embellishments that they can use on future cards. And so those were the embellishments that I made. And then here's Shonda's loaded envelope. At the bottom of this one, I did make a small pocket. I put some bead trim, and then also a wood piece that I painted up with glossy accents that just says love on it. And then some of this cute little trim. And inside the bottom of hers, I made her a couple coffee tags. And I made these using a Sizzix die. I think it's a Tim Holtz one. And then I stamped her a couple coffee themed images, and then also I have a die cut of like some coffee pots and a coffee grinder. So I gave her some of those. I thought these turned out really cute, the little coffee tags. I figured she can reuse them on a card or a flip book or a pocket letter or something down the road if she wants to. And then her wand, I used a sticker that just has a coffee mug on it, and it just says yum on it. And then I used some of the paper from the paper collection, and I used some like more of a brown colored stickles just to kind of bring out the coffee color. And again, I just did some eyelash trim with some bead trim on that rosette. And then the back side, I just did another sticker. Thought that turned out very cute as well. And then here's a kind of an up close view of the flowers that I bought. These big ones came from like the $1.50 bin that I got on clearance quite a while ago at Michael's. I really like them, and of course I used them all on these two loaded envelopes, so now I wish I had some more of that color, but I don't. But it is nice to use up supplies that you have. And for Shonda's large tag, I created this tag. And this image right here, Shonda had gifted me in the challenge, so I just colored it and put it on here of the lady drinking the hot Java. Stamp thanks a lot, Tay, on there. Some stamps on the side. And then at the bottom, your kindness warms my heart. And then another little coffee image that I had. And the background right here was created using, there's a Tim Holtz, like kind of collage type, mixed media types that he has, some dies out there. So I used those because I'm really liking those. And I also made her a little paper clip also with a coffee image that I had. And then I gifted her some cutouts that I cut out from a paper that I had picked up at my stamp store, and it's all kind of coffee themed stuff. I'm not going to go through all of them, but they're images that she can color. It's, you know, nice heavyweight paper, so it'll be able to take a lot of different coloring methods, whether it's watercoloring or coloring with Copics or something. And let's see, the back side of hers, I also created a pocket using that exact same Spellbinders die. And then also created a little embellishment here with a coffee cup. And I gifted her some paper clips that are coffee cup themed a while back when I had purchased some of these at Hobby Lobby. She commented that she liked them. So I picked up some of those for her. And then I'm also gifting her some die cuts. She's been following my channel for a while, and there was a couple that she wanted, and so I cut them out and gifted them for her. I'm not going to take them out of their envelopes for the video. But that was Shonda's card, or loaded envelope. And then I made them each a card. So here's the card that I made for Shonda, with just the coffee mug on it, and did some layering up. And that's the inside. And then for Raquel, since she liked roses, I had this rose stamp that I colored up with H2Os, and then I put a little bit of stickles on it so that it glitters. And the paper right here is kind of a shimmery paper. And I really like how that card turned out. So those are my 2 loaded envelopes that I created. And thanks so much for watching, and you guys all have an awesome day.